Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vicky Montealegre. Currently, I'm studying Bachelor of Degree in Language at UNAD University, and I am part of the English 5 course. Today, I will speak to you about the show's topic, Perish the Truth of Animal Testing for Medical Research by El Pastor, Ethics and Ecology, Medicine and Ethics, points out that since the last century, experiments on animals have played a crucial role in the development of modern medicine. Furthermore, no art of medicine is known to weigh many of its major advances to animal experimentation. However, in the last century, the unnecessary use of animals for experimentation had also been contemplated and discussed, and some guidelines had been established to reduce the use of those animals in experimentation. For example, experimentation should not be conducted if observation can substitute for it. No experimentation should be conducted without a clear objective, and among others. On the other hand, is Paes 2017 in his article titled "Is Animal Experimentation Justifiable?" expresses that every year more than 119 million animals, not including vegetable animals, are subject to experimentation, which involves practice such as choose um, choose as forcing animals to inhale toxic gases, applying corrosive substance to skin and eyes, affected those animals with diseases such as VIH, or damaging parts of their brains. Therefore, it's important to reflect on other doubts animal experiments take take into account the ethical component, or if on the contrary it's a practice carried out in a ruthless and cruel manner for industrial and economic purposes, benefiting large pharmaceutical, cosmetics, and arms industries. Currently, non-human animals are used in the laboratories for various purposes. Some examples of animal experimentation include testing products, using animals as research models and as education tools. Within each of those categories, there can also be many different purposes for which they are used. For example, some are used as tool for military or biomedical research, some for testing cosmetics and household cleaning products, and some are used in dissection classes to teach tiger fronts anatomy or to conduct doctoral talks. The number of animals used in animals experimentation is unbarely smaller than the number of animals used in the other areas such as a far on the Finnish industry, but is estimated that more than 100 million animals are used each year, which is a significant number. The ways in which those animals can be harmed in experimental uh, procedures, also known as vivisection vary. However, in almost all um, procedures, animals suffer significantly, and in most cases, they end up with the death of the animals. Below, I mentioned the different way in which animals are ministered in experimentation centers. Animals have been killed and made to suffer to study the impact that medicals can have on the environment, while experimentation on animals for new cosmetics and household products is illegal in places like the European Union. It has been carried out in other countries where animals are blinded, subject to extreme pain, and killed. The use of animals to test new weapons, bullets, and chemical chemical agents, as well as the effect of bullets and poison for military purposes, has been carried out overly for many years, resulting in various animals dying in terrible ways as a result of this use. Animal of different species have been harmed for various purposes in biomedical research due to the lack of implementation of not animal methods. Those animals are harmed in many ways that most people are unaware of. Um, when new materials are developed, they are often testing use methods such all as cell or tissue cultures as well as computational models. However, materials are also routinely tested on animals that are subsequently killed. Dissection and the use of animals in other ways have been a common practice in various countries during primary and secondary education for many years. This involves killing a large number of animals and educate new generations in the idea that it's unacceptable to harm animals for our benefits. The the truth is that throughout history, those practices with animals have caused pain, suffering, serious harm, and death in many animal species, starting from mice to monkeys, birds, rabbits, and other animals, etc., which are as valuable on the planet as any other animal species, including humans. In Colombia, the regulatory framework is precarious. There are two general regulations where the subject is barely mentioned. Basic not yet being regulated contains chapter in this section. There are brief recommendations on animal handling, convenient provisions and prohibitions for farm companion and laboratory animals. This law stipulates that all experiments conducted with live animals must be carried out only with prior authorization from the Ministry of Health and Social Protection, and only when such acts are essential for the study and advancements of science. We down specifying the guidelines for determining what is essential for the study. It also does not clarify the regular channel for all teaching, research, and animal production protocols to be approved directly by this ministry, which would also be almost impracticable. This law also mandates the creating of institutional biotics communities and specifies the composition of such communities and their functions. However, it does not specific guidelines for verifying the housing, maintenance, maintenance, care, and use condition of animals. Additionally, the composition of such a committee is somewhat challenging for institutions since of one of the members must belong to the administrative authority of natural resources. Another must be a member of the National Coordinated Board of Animal Protection Societies, making it difficult to incorporate this member into a botanics community and constituting one of the reasons why many institutions cannot comply with this regulation. In conclusion, there is neither an extinct nor pending regulation in Colombia that regulates the production, handling, and use of laboratory animals, ensuring one for criteria for the care, handling, and utilization of animals for scientific research, technological development, and innovation will translate into obtain reliable science results. Given the above, it's important for industries to seek other, less cruel and human elements and initiatives that do not affect the dignified life of species and in the same way beneficiate the science community, community without having to make other animal species suffer. For example, uh, in vitro methods or the use of cadavers. Yes. Thank you very much for your attention. See you soon.